Hello, PBF youth middle school families. This is Matthew here, coming at you from a small circle on your screen. Wanted to say a hello. It's been a while since I've made a video and wanted to remind you, parents, that I would love to connect with you and hear about how it's going raising your middle school youth and how I could support you. So, I'm always an email away and would love to take you out to coffee and connect. And would love to tell you about some things going on this winter quarter. The big one is that we have a middle school winter camp, refuge camp, going on from February 14th to 17th. That's President's Day weekend, Friday to Monday. We take buses Friday after school. I believe we meet here at 5:15 and we come back Monday a little bit after noon. It's a 4-day, 3-night camp that is extremely impactful. We've been really graced with God showing up in powerful ways, transforming the lives forever of our middle school youth through our camps. We're extremely blessed for God's presence. It will be a time of teaching, fun games, small group bonding, and processing, all in the amazing location of Lake Camp Retreat in Ravendale, Washington. The standard price is $270, and there's a multi-student discount for $240. If you need assistance financially, we have a scholarship fund, and I would love to bless your family and not make this a burdensome trip. A very worthwhile investment to send your middle school students to that I believe really sets them on a greater trajectory to a life walking with Jesus passionately. So please get registered soon so I can get all the logistics down. The next thing is you should have received an email that had a PDF of our winter catalog of dates and events and teaching and vision all in there that gives you really a full scope of what's going on in youth group and why we're doing it. It's really it's quite helpful, and it's got a whole calendar section of all of the dates from January to, I believe, early April. If you didn't get it, come stop by the office. I'll give you a hard copy. One of the events coming up, very excited about, January 15th, is Invite Night. This is a night where students can invite their friends, and it's a very comfortable, fun space. We are going to start off the night watching YouTube videos that students have selected, just bits and pieces of them, eating free pizza and playing some amazingly fun games. And lastly, hearing a message that will be engaging for students who may not go to church. So, fun night for our students, and a great night to invite friends who may not be comfortable or even very familiar with a youth group or church environment. I'm asking students, and maybe you could be a part of this process, to send me their favorite YouTube clips that they want other people to see for this night. Send them to my email at matthew@peninsulabible.org. I will kind of pick the best portion of that clip, and it might end up on the big screen for everyone to see. Obviously, it needs to be age appropriate, and I hope it's good. Another event coming up this winter is our Nerf War on January 22nd. We're having a big Nerf battle. Another great event to invite non-youth group friends to, who can see that learning to grow together with Jesus is actually us having a bunch of fun as we do it. This will be one of our students' favorite things is to be involved in a Nerf war. We have a bunch of Nerf guns and darts at the church. Some students bring their own guns because they want the tip top shape thing. But amazing time, 6:30 to 8:30 should be a complete blast. This Wednesday, January 8th, is One Another Night. These are nights that we focus on growing as a community together and what it means to love one another well. I always ask for these nights to bring snacks. We have a giant snack potluck. So parents, send your student with a bag of chips or something of the sort to put on the table and share with everyone. This night, we are going to be talking about how communion is this practice that not only reminds us of the sacrifice of Christ, but it reminds us of the unity that we have, the union that we have together under his body and his blood as one people, built up by the Lord together. Very powerful, and we're going to have some really practical ways for students to experience that unity. Should be amazing. Well, those are the announcements. This video is close to 5 minutes long, so if you made it through to the end, you rock. And I just want to remind you, parents, I would love to connect and see how I can support you, and just get to share how much of a privilege it is to get to walk alongside your youth and pour into their faith. It is one of the greatest joys of my life to get to do this, and your youth really matter to me. All right, adios.